Do you want to do something incredible? Do you want to create generational wealth for you and your family? Do you want to live an amazing lifestyle? Or maybe you want to create a meaningful, positive impact in the world? Well, there's something that separates those that are good from those who are truly great, the ones that really make an elite impact on the world. And I want to share with you today what that difference really is. But first, a story. See, I was talking to an elite athlete, and that elite athlete told me something that I won't soon forget. They illuminated for me what the difference was between the athletes that achieved gold medals versus those who just achieved silver and bronze. See, at this level, I thought it was hard work, dedication, hours being put into their craft, and certainly those things are a prerequisite to becoming an elite athlete. But those who achieve gold medal status do something extra. See, for them, they are able to deal with the pain. See, at that level, all of these athletes can run, jump, swim nearly as well as all of the other athletes. But the ones who achieve greatness are the ones that push forward despite every ounce of their body screaming at them to stop. They push forward at a level that the others are not willing to deal with. They can manage that pain. And see, the same is true in the world of business. The ones who achieve greatness are the ones who are willing to deal with that pain. See, in order to get there, the one thing I can promise you is that you will fail. Guaranteed. 100% chance you will fail. Even if you achieve great success, you will fail. See, at Apple, before Steve Jobs came back, they were nearly bankrupt. They were months away from total and utter collapse. They were failing. Elon Musk has had many failures, but when he was launching SpaceX, he had enough money for 3 rockets. Well, he blew up 3 rockets. He totally failed and was able to scrounge around enough money, putting his whole life at risk for a 4th rocket that just barely made it out. I had a guest on my podcast who earned tens of millions or even hundreds of millions of dollars in his business. And over the course of 2 years, he lost everything. He went down to 0. And he did not take even a single day off of his job for 2 years. Not weekends, not birthdays, not holidays. He failed. But that perseverance enabled him to become eventually a billionaire. For me in my own life, there have been years of my life where I am steeped in failure, where nothing is working out. I don't know how I'm going to make it past the next day. I don't sleep at night. Everything seems to be crumbling around me. But it's through that failure you can see success. See, the ones who are truly successful have the tolerance, have the ability to deal with that pain of failure. Now, if we take it a level deeper, the only people that have that tolerance and capability to deal with pain are the ones who are truly passionate for what they do. See, if your only passion is to make a lot of money, I promise you, when that first failure hits, you'll flee. It's not working out, you'll give up. If it's not something you truly enjoy, you won't have enough fortitude and energy to make it through those challenging moments. Instead, you have to have a passion, energy, and drive for what you have, because that's the only way you have enough energy to make it through failure after failure after failure. Now, often I get asked, Mike, how do I even find my passion? See, for me in my own life, it took me years to find my passion to create a more affordable way for people to live, to solve housing affordability. And if you're struggling with it, 3 tips. The first is to try new things. Out of college for myself, I had 5 different jobs, exploring different things I could jump into. The second tip is to learn and explore what's out there. In fact, virtually anything in the world is illuminated. You can learn about it on YouTube. It's amazing. I wish I had that when I was younger. The last and the most important is to interact with others. One way to do this is to join your local chamber of commerce. Join things like SCORE or the Small Business Administration. It has places that you can get and get to meet other people trying to make an impact in their own worlds. And when you do that, you start to feel their passion, their energy, their drive for what they're doing. And that can start to rub off on you. Now, honestly, for most of those people who ask me how to find their passion, they already know. Frankly, you probably already know as well. See, the reality is you spend 16 hours a day doing something other than sleeping. I don't think you spend all of that time doing things you don't enjoy doing. So what are those things that you enjoy doing that you already are passionate about? I bet you have a good answer to that. So the next thing that comes across your mind is, well, I can't make this passion a career. I can't make money off of this passion. I might disagree with you. See, there's really 2 things that stop us at this stage. The first is fear. And there's the fear of failure. But first off, I have to say that fear of failure, or that failure itself, is not nearly as bad as the fear of it. You can get past that. But the second fear is the fear of rejection. See, you have people in your life that will look at you and say, well, if you take this passion and make it a career, that's crazy. That's different. That's not normal. Why would you ever do that? And that rejection from your peer group holds you back. It pulls you down. And this is why I can predict your success by looking at the top 5 friends that you have. If you have friends that are achieving great things in the areas that you want to achieve great things, they'll help pull you up. They'll teach, they'll train you, they'll encourage you. But if you don't, if your friends are in a different sphere, they'll hold you back. They'll pull you down. They'll question whether or not you should actually do this. So that's the first thing holding you back, is that fear. But the second is motivation. See, I had a friend who wanted to become the president of the United States of America. And I was super pumped by this. I thought it was a great dream, and I wanted to help make it a reality. But the thing is, in order to become president, that doesn't just happen overnight. It takes 40 years of hard work and dedication to get yourself to the point to making that a possibility for your own life. And it starts today with small actions. Well, this friend of mine came on Monday to start and didn't do anything. Came on Tuesday to start, nothing yet again. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, nothing still. The following week, nothing yet again. And the excuse was, well, it's no big deal today. I can get to it tomorrow. And certainly, one small action today, not a big deal. It's not going to meaningfully change the future. But the collective actions that are either done or not done will definitely impact that future. So do you have the motivation today to take the small steps you know you need to do in order to achieve your passion, to make your passion a reality for you in your life? So if you want to make an incredible impact, if you want to create generational wealth, if you want to live an amazing lifestyle or just make a positive impact in the world, you've got to be able to deal with that pain. And to deal with that pain, you've got to have your vision to be lined up with your passion. And the reality is, your passion has already found you. You're probably just ignoring it, or you're refusing to believe that it's viable, or you're simply afraid of giving it a good, honest try. But guess what? Life is short, and failure is not nearly as bad as you think it is. So don't waste another minute and give your passion a try.